Alright, hopefully you can all hear me. Okay, quick story about this random off the cuff stream here. See, I was... Oh, hang on, I better turn down this volume quick.
Battle 1.
Okay, you see, I was going to be in a friend's stream, one of Janice's streams, but extenuating circumstances meant that's not happening until 2 weeks from now, I think. So I'm just going to do this quick little Soulcalibur 6 stream in the meantime. To be honest, I haven't really played Soulcalibur game in a while. Actually, let's tell a lie. I loved playing Soulcalibur way back when I was a kid, and I played a lot of Soulcalibur 5 like a few years ago, but that was just creating characters and all that. Mostly because the rest of the single player content was really thin on the ground, but here we have some actual single player content, and to start with, I'm just going to do a quick arcade run and then screen a whole bunch of battles against the CPU battles on a hard difficulty setting between my created characters and characters I've downloaded from the download feature thing that the game's got. Not as a very good download feature thing. Yeah, that'll be doing. That's who to play as. I'm going to play as one of my created characters. I'm going to play as the best, better than the rest. No. I'm going to play as this Dr. Robotnik I created, and he's got Raphael style, so hopefully that will keep all of you entertained. Alright, first up is... Oh, well that's a... Well, one of us is going to have to change. I was just about to say, I gave Dr. Robotnik Raphael's fighting style, and here I am playing Raphael's self. Yes, I got the season pass and all the DLC. The good news is that I got all the music DLC, which encompasses all of the music from Soul Blade up to Soul Calibur 3 right now. And that includes all the music, not like our Soul Calibur 5 I selected a few bits of music from like the arranged versions of Soul Blade, like that's all the original Soul Blade's arcade music. This does mean I get the original Bravely Folk, and I had to use Bravely Folk's song in one of the stages because it's one of my favourite tracks in the entire Soul series. I've got lots of favourite tracks, but Bravely Folk song, definitely one of my personal favourites. Okay, and there's the new reversal edge system. You have to admit, I nailed this Robotnik, didn't I? And I had to give him Raphael's fighting style because, as the original Sonic cartoon taught us, he's animation's sexiest fat man. Speaking of sexy, off goes Raph's shirt. Anyone remember Soul Calibur 4 where Raphael just started cosplaying Alucard and randomly became a vampire? I mean, call him Malfested all you want, he has a move where he drains your blood with his hand, or if you're a girl, he bites your neck. Tell me that's not a fucking vampire. You said it. So like I said, the music DLC for this game has all the music from Soul Blade up to Soul Calibur 3, but there's no arranged Soul Blade music and there's no Khan Super Session music, but I never really liked the Khan Super Session music, or at least I can't really remember any of the tunes, but the classic Soul Blade music, yes. And that means all the music from Soul Calibur 1 means we get In the Name of Father, one of my favourite Soul Calibur 1 tracks. And it is Cervantes. I always like Cervantes because what can you say? What bad can you say about a dual-wielding undead pirate with a gun sword? And like, you can't. Oh, speaking of which, I set the castle stage to In the Name of Father because once again, awesome track.
What's your incessant mouth forever?
Hello, Patrick Seitz.
Battle one.
Gurgle Man. Shout out to all the Patrick Seitz characters. Ragnar. Jiren. Daus. Count Dracula. Rao. The AI on normal's a bit... well, it's simple enough. It's not too tough, but it's not too weak either. But when I do the CPU battles in like Versus, I'm going to have the AI set to its highest setting, because it's just going to be pure CPU. I don't have a hope in hell of beating Soulcalibur AI on the hardest. Mostly because I've not played this... Poke him. Yes, thank you. I needed that flourish in my life.
It must be seized. Incinerate you. Fight.
Wonder if I can get a critical edge finish. No, I can't. Oh, the fucking stream flourish is part of Raphael's taunt. Alright then. Now get the fuck out of here for Cervantes before I fucking piss on you too. Who's next? Hey Voldo, you fulfilled my wish. Good for you. Did you know you know how all the box arts for Soul Blade usually had like Mitsurukis to the character? Well, the European box art for Soul Blade, for whatever reason, had Voldo as the poster boy. Like, the character emphasised right in the centre was Voldo for no reason. So, like, instead of samurai, that better emphasised the game's sword fighting gimmick. Instead, it was like this weird guy with tape over his eyes and mouth, and we weren't sure what the fuck to think of it. Oh, thanks, Voldo. Yeah, I was paying attention there. Sorry. Hang on, does Raphael's fighting style still have the special vampire grab, or is that before Raphael became a vampire? Alright. Alright, fair enough. I was just checking this move list quickly to see if I could like vampire people as Raph. I don't know who made the conscious decision to turn Raphael into a vampire. Especially by Soulcalibur 4, where he really was cosplaying Alucard from Castlevania. Soulcalibur 4 was just weird like that because he had like Star Wars characters and all the girls dressed weird, dressed like in all that skimpy attire.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, hang on, I got this. PP Hutch skins. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Janice. PP Hutch skins. Oh, and I shattered more of Voldo's costume. Thank you. I'm glad that with one well-placed strike, I've continuously disrobing Voldo. I don't know why. Oh, there's a new move I never knew Raphael had. Rocket into the fucking sky. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! He really is. This is my fault. I made Robotnik like this. This is great. This is actually great now. Robotnik in all his glorious bulk.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
You thought you could win?
Alright, I know Raph has... Yeah, thanks Jandy. So I have to experiment that as well, yeah. Raph having Slayer's 2 HS. I'll have to experiment with that. Oh, is Grow one of the new characters for Soul Calibur 6? Grow, well, that weird arm Grow has basically means making Velvet Crow is like comically easy for this game. I don't know if I can make mine. I just downloaded the Velvet I came across while like browsing the Create Character catalog.
Battle cuts through the deathly silence in an invitation to madness.
This fight will be a pleasure.
My mission is what matters, not you.
What? Oh, thanks for that, yeah. Well, guess what? I'm out no matter what. Fly! And I think I broke Grow's silly little arm thing.
Stand.
Yeah, I did.
Fight to your last breath.
Hang on. Yeah, it's gone. Well, I like reversal wedge if only because it's like one of the better ways to build meter. Oh. I think me disrobing my enemies piece by piece is going to be a running theme.
Fight to your last breath.
Okay, let's try something. Oh, here we go. Because I want to do at least one soul charge. I need to experiment with soul charging more. It's been like changed for Soul Calibur 6, so it's like a character specific buff
Show
now.
respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Alright, who's next? It's gotta be someone entertaining, hopefully. Oh, good old Maxi. Good old Maxi ensuring that Li Long might never come back. I mean, you never know, actually. Li Long might show up again. Well, with DLC and all. Maybe it'll be Season 2 DLC. I mean, what could they do with Li Long? Give him like 2 nunchaku?
Frozen air in two.
This fight will be a pleasure.
Boring, just like the rest of them.
Battle one.
Yeah, good old Maxi, being an Elvis apologist. I want a version of Baba Hotep with Maxi as the protagonist. But everything else is the same. I'm actually kind of losing the Maxi here. Oh yeah, they added the great thing from Tekken. Like if you win at like low health, you get that great instead of like the usual shit. Hang on. Oh. Sorry if my commentary's a bit naff, but Oh no. Maxi, please don't disrobe me. Maxi, please don't.
Go get some rest.
I will when you die. Hang on, what was Raphael's Oh! Yep. Yeah, I played around too much and lost a soul charge. Okay, that's not fucking around. Oh, I forgot I had the timer set to infinite. That's kind of embarrassing. Well, it means less time over victories. Oh, here's another one.
The battle is over. Show respect.
Alright, and next is... Oh boy, it's Amy. I always wonder why I didn't give Robotnik Amy's fighting style, just for even more laughs. Oh well. I don't mind Amy. I mean, she went from like a character cobbled together from created character parts to an actual character. And the character is just everything is suffering.
I see, but I cannot lose here.
Everything is misery and suffering. Hope is dead.
Victory will not come easily. Battle 2. Fight.
Remind me to learn more of Raphael's stances properly. No. Oh god, did I? No, I just destroyed a hairband, I guess.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
When does Soulcalibur 6 take place exactly, and how old is Amy during that? Oh, never mind. Alright then, I guess we're just throwing her up off the platform then. Oh well. Oh, good old Mitsurugi. Cover boy for like the US and Japanese versions of Soul Blade. He was probably going to be the original protagonist of Soul Blade before people latched on to Siegfried. Oh yeah, I agree. Amy is a little snot-nosed brat, talking like everything is boring and misery and piss. Thank God I put like the windmill stage from Soulcalibur 2 as the stage music for this one. Oh yeah, and I think Mitsurugi's voiced by Xander Mobus now. And he does have his mustache because he's a Soulcalibur 1 Siegfried, Mitsurugi I want to say. Sorry, I was just trying to talk about how Mitsurugi was probably going to be the protagonist of Soul Blade before people started caring more about Siegfried and his giant sword compared to like Mitsurugi's generic katana. Can you fly, Bobby?
Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, yeah, spy handers aren't even that thick. It's apparently an anime thing, like spy handers are like stupid huge
Victory goes
and make
to the last
the same clanging noise no matter what they slightly nudge. And once again, I'm progressively disrobing my opponent somehow. I'm not even trying to do that. It's just happening, I swear. Oh, classics Raphael of Soulcalibur 2 grab. Like, in later games it was just a couple of stabs, but this one appears to be the original version of him SC2, where it stabs you a real fuck ton of times. I'm just gonna skip ahead quickly. Okay, who's next? I don't know if it's going to be... Oh, it's Cassandra! Yeah, the latest DLC character when, you know, she used to be part of the base roster. I love Cassandra now because apparently according to her story, she single-handedly prevented Patroclus from becoming a thing. She learned that, like, Soul Calibur 5 is like the bad future and she's trying her best to prevent it now.
Warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
This fight will be a pleasure.
Don't cry.
When you lose.
Battle 1. Fight.
I just gotta really hate Cassandra because she kind of looks like a version of Natalia from Tales of the Abyss, and I love Natalia. But since there's no way to, like... There's obviously no bow and arrow fighting style in this, so I can't really make Natalia without giving her a random fighting style. I could just make Natalia and give her something like 2B or Astaroth, but...
Stand. Fight to the last breath. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh. Okay, don't do that, Cassandra, come on. Is that a ladder near the ring? Oh. Yeah, classy. I have the power! Or however it goes. Well, she looks better with her hair down, but please don't tell me I just...
Will not come easily. It must be battle 3. Fight.
Oh, it's just her hair I just knocked loose. Sandra looks better with her hair down like that. And off she goes. I mean, at least there's ladders there, so you can just climb back up, but...
The battle is over. Show Congratulations.
Oh, and that's the arcade run. Yeah, it's just 8 stages long. It's more of a time trial. You want a real classic story-based arcade, like an old style, like old Soul games. You got the Chronicles mode. What was it called? No endings. Not in the. That's right, Janice, but not in the time trial style arcade thing. I think it's in Soul Chronicle that's more like the story-based arcades of old Soul games. It's better than what Soul Calibur 5 did, that's for sure. And you got this Libra of Soul mode, which is basically like new version of Weapon Master mode or whatever it's called. Anyway, I promised you I'd just do a whole bunch of CPU battles with creator characters from here on, maybe 1 or 2 canon characters. And you're gonna see it right now. It's just we're just gonna sit back and watch for a while. I hope it was fun for you, Janice. Because I'm having a bit of fun with this game. Alright. Oh yeah, and I did the main story mode, so I've unlocked Inferno. Oh, hi, darling. And here's... Yeah, Libral's alright first, but there's no point doing a game once you're done. Fair enough. Alright, here's some of my characters. That's my OC Lauren. Everyone knows Lauren by now. Okay, maybe not everyone, obviously. Believe it or not, this character here... This character here was supposed to be my version of the Ranger from Quake. Like, he's got the fire axe and everything, and... I did the best I could. And there's Futaba from Persona 5. I gave her Zasalamel's fighting style for no reason. Weiss from Ruby. Garland from Final Fantasy. Mai Natsume. Okay, here's another funny one. You probably won't believe me if I said, but... Here's my version of Cooler. The silliest looking Cooler ever. Creations that missed the mark, but hey, what can you say? Okay, what can I say? I did my best. Like, Ranger was like the main protagonist of Quake. He was kind of like the Doom guy, just the player avatar. It was like Quake 3 or Quake Champions that started calling him Ranger instead of Quake guy, and I just started calling him Ranger as well.
Well, guess I gotta clobber you. Show me what you've got.
This is going to be really terrible, I can already tell. No, we can already tell right after that Ranger is going for the offensive. And with Cooler, like... Oh yeah, they should have called him Quaker. They should have called him Quaker. I mean, what are they going to call him in the new Quake game? Quake Slayer? And Ranger takes the first round, knocking Cooler square into the void. But does that mean Cooler's going to get disrobed and lose his final form? Yeah, I get the feeling that... yeah, I definitely set the AI to very hard, but it seems a bit selective as to which AI is going to fall asleep and which one's going to, like, stomp. And Cooler gets his stomach crushed by the Ranger. Like, the Ranger's taking on the Lovecraft monster. I don't think some purple alien's going to stop him. This kind of makes me want... This kind of makes me want to do a couple of arcade runs in Fighters now as well, in Dragon Ball Fighters as well now. Don't know if I'll do that, but... Oh, Cooler's got something. I don't know where Cooler learned such techno abilities like that, but apparently it just made the Ranger mad. Kind of sad though, Cooler isn't won a single round from this. Meanwhile, look at Ranger just not stopping. It's gonna be Ranger, it's gonna be Ranger. Yep, it's Ranger.
The battle is over. Show respect for the one who fought so bravely. That was actually kind of fun.
Yeah, it was. Oh, and I gave Ranger like yellow and black eyes to like imitate the eyes he has when you get a quad damage. Alright, that's one of my most funniest shit pieces done. I don't really have much viewers to do like a voting thing. I might do a create a character tournament later on, AI tournament based, but till then, let's see what else I did. There's Weiss from Ruby, Rydia from Final Fantasy 4, I just had to make Rydia. Another OC of mine, Ethel. I put Ivy in a tracksuit so she actually looks good. The requisite Skeletor. Gotta have a Skeletor. Both versions of Zamasu. Ignore no one's a work in progress. My girl Pascal from Tales of Graces. BG Goda from Yakuza 2. And, oh, you know what, I'm going to do this one. It's my pride and joy. Unsung cheat code Tekken hero Wildcard. And let's see what creations I've downloaded. And, oh, I already have a great idea who he's going to face. The best. Better than the rest. It has to be Billy Khan.
Soul of killing.
It's got to be Billy Khan. Billy Khan versus Wildcard. Come on, Wildcard. This game didn't have a proper Kazuya haircut, so I had to make do. And it didn't have a proper vest either.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
And I don't know what voice would best fit Wildcard, that it's weird, silly voice in Tekken that constantly goes good morning, so I just gave him the alien voice. I mean, okay, Wildcard in Tekken 1 there was a character called Wildcard. Like, the Wildcard thing on the character select was meant to be the random select, but since that wasn't implemented, oh, goodbye Billy's trousers. And Wildcard, the random select, was never implemented properly, so they said, sod it. They made some sort of placeholder template character for Wildcard, so when you hack the game to play as Wildcard, you get a weird version of Kazuya with Yoshimitsu's moves, and a weird voice that constantly shouts good morning at you. A voice not shared by any other character in the game. I forget if Wildcard's playable, hackable in like the PS1 version of Tekken 1, but he is in the arcade one. Definitely the arcade one. Oh, come on! Poor Billy! Poor Billy and his dignity! Poor Billy and his dignity! He's been completely stripped! Wildcard has no chill. Wildcard has no chill. Billy wants his sodding clothes back. Oh, is Billy going to get revenge and strip Wildcard? I kind of want to see that happen. Both men reduced to their underpants. Oh. I was just more of a commentator really, but I'll do my best. Oh, Wildcard's going for the soul charge again. How much dignity is Billy going to have left? And that's the end of Billy Khan. Slayed by some wacko in a vest and jeans.
And bask in the glory.
Good morning. I really can't do any better than Wildcard. I mean, I can make other characters that are probably just as funny or cool, but it's going to be hard for me to surpass Wildcard. Next is... let's see how Pascal does.
Soul of Songmina.
This fight's mine.
And she's going to go up against... ah, brilliant idea. I think I got a brilliant idea. And she's going to go up against... the most unexpected characters I never thought I'd see. This was the character that convinced me Soulcalibur 6 character creation was going great places. Load the spacer with the rocket fuel! Load it with the words! I can't even make that up. I didn't make that Ultimate Warrior. It was someone else. I forget their name.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
Okay, let's get this started.
You look like a real pain in the ass.
I'm still laughing at this. I'm still laughing at the fact that someone actually made Ultimate Warrior for this. But so far he's not doing anything to... Oh, wait, he's fighting back. How about the fact that they made Ultimate Warrior and gave him Talon style for some reason?
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Okay, round 2. Pascal's given a really good counting of herself. By the way, I said I like Italian and Tales of the Abyss earlier, but that doesn't even come. But it's word, but like I don't know how many bits of like blood cells are in a human body. But if the word love, was etched on every nanoangstrom of my being, then the amount of blood I had in Italia there would not equal the amount of blood I have Pascal from Tales of Graces. Like, I played Tales of Graces and I didn't know what to expect from Pascal, then I find in Mia and she's this completely wacky sort. Like, she's like Rita from Vesperia but actually likeable. Oh gosh, she's like a weird sister to me sometimes. Anyway, enough of that cheesy shit. Let's go back to the fight right now, and the Warrior, Ultimate Warrior, he's actually trying to fight back. He's giving it all he's got.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 4. Fight.
Oh, careful. Oh, it's probably because the Warrior's flexing there. It looks like when Talon's in that stance, it looks like she's flexing, and that's why they gave Warrior Talon stance. Oh, Pascal's gonna do it. She can do it. She can do it. She could always do it. That's incredible. I'm glad I gave her Song Leader style now. Meanwhile, Warrior just keeps flexing. Try flexing again. And Pascal takes home the gold. I knew you could do it. I knew my little sweetheart could do it.
Victory.
Really think you stood a chance?
I'm nodding. I'm like nodding madly because Pascal's like the best. Pascal's the best. Sometimes it's hard for me to top like proper creator characters I find dotted around the creation browser. Who's next? What should I pick? Skeletor.
Soul of nightmare.
And speaking of characters Vine Source Joel was made, or seen.
Maxi, you have sealed your fate.
Everyone's made like a... Everyone's made probably 1 or 2 Yakuza characters for Soul Calibur 6, and I remember Vine Source Joel ran into a Majima, and I'm pretty glad I stumbled upon a pretty good Goro Majima myself. And yes, he made Skeletor, and thus I made Skeletor as well. Shout out to Vine Source Joel. It's a dream match. It's a dream match. Skeletor, the mad dog of Shimano.
A single slash.
Come on. This time though I gave Skeletor Nightmare style because, yeah, I just felt like it. I didn't make this Majima though. If you're going to make a Yakuza character though, you've got to include their back tattoo. Majima's definitely got one. You just got to hope Skeletor tears his... tear his jacket off Skeletor, not his pants! But this is Goro Majima. Goro Majima doesn't give a shit. He'll fight in nothing but his fucking underwear. He doesn't give a shit. He could beat the shit. If he wanted to, he could fight the shit out of his beloved Kiryu-chan while completely fucking naked if he wanted. Like letting it all hang out. And speaking of, I think Majima is now officially naked. Naked, and he officially doesn't give a shit. Look at him go, look at him go. Our Skeletor is going completely berserk trying to get this insane hollering maniac out of his face. I only came here for He-Man, not you, He-Man.
Fight to your last breath.
I only came here for He-Man. Who the hell are you? I only came here for Kiryu-chan. Who the hell are you? Why? I'll buy my undies. I don't give a fuck. And yes, Majima has a back tattoo. He has to hide your back tattoo. I mean, he's not going to say anything against Skeletor, but fuck it. And of course, Skeletor puts an end to Majima pretty quickly. Who knew Soul Calibur 6 had the Majima Everywhere system? That should have been a Majima Everywhere occurrence. Like, Kiryu just goes to the bar for a quiet smoke, and suddenly Majima just runs at him completely naked. While it's snowing.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
But speaking of Majima, he's going to have another shot. Yeah, someone made a Velvet Crow and... well, I was going to make one eventually, but there she is.
Soul of Rome.
It's weird that people on Twitter have actually been comparing Velvet and Majima, but I can actually see it, sort of. Like, they are kind of similar characters, but the key difference is I think Sega actually likes Majima. I always wonder if Namco's ashamed of Velvet, whereas at least Sega's willing to ride Majima's popularity for all they can. And I know, oh, Lord knows I can never get enough of Majima. I'm playing through Yakuza 0 right now and I love the guy. I can't wait to get into like the other Yakuza games where he's just like completely batshit mad.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance.
Like, Velvet hasn't been the proper crossover game, while Majima has been in Binary Domain and Project Cross Zone 2.
So you desire to fight.
Although I'll be impressed if Velvet wins this one. Velvet's using Grove style because it's close to her own. Majima's got nunchucks because he's a weapon master and a cool dude. And he kind of uses his baseball bat in Slugger style like it was nunchaku. Kind of disappointed that the Mad Dog isn't fighting properly right now. He just kind of handed Velvet that win. Majima, you might want to wake up now. I mean, at least he's not naked. At least his clothes haven't been shorn off again.
Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight.
Okay, I think Majima's starting to mount a comeback. He's sufficiently angry enough now. Yeah, Velvet just whiffing her super because she's Velvet and she's kind of helpless. And here are the heat action, which means this round belongs to Majima, obviously. Yep, the round goes to Majima.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
I mean, screw Kiryu for Tekken 7, when's Majima? If we can get some random fuckboy from Walking Dead, we can get the Mad Dog of Shimano. Oh shit. Majima just knocked Velvet's black jacket thing off. It's like a reversal. This time Majima's the one doing this disrobing. Oh, that sounded wrong. Well, I'm sorry. Also, shout out to Mark Hamill for being the smartest casting choice of Yakuza 1. Casting him as Majima in Yakuza 1 PS2 was the greatest idea. And sadly, Majima lost this one. Apparently tearing off Velvet's shirt was a mistake. I'm just surprised Velvet actually managed it this time. But, you know, from one Yakuza character to another... I mentioned I made a Ryuji Goda from Yakuza 2. The Dragon of Kansai himself.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
There's Velvet. There's my unique characters. Down, there he is. Ryuji Goda. I think he was the main antagonist of Yakuza 2, and mostly because he had differing beliefs from Kiryu, but they were kind of similar. You could probably see, but I based most of Goda's clothes and colours off of his original suit from his render from Yakuza 2, but I gave him metal gloves to reference the gun arm he had in Yakuza Dead Souls. Yes, I went there. Yes, I made a reference to Yakuza Dead Souls of all things, because in that game, for no reason whatsoever, not only was Ryuji Goda alive somehow, but he had a gun arm as well. And in Yakuza 0, he's supposed to be like a primary schooler or something, or secondary schooler, but he's built like a brick shithouse, and he likes to attack other high schoolers and steal their trousers. I don't know if he ever grew out of that habit. Come on, Goda. I just felt like giving him Siegfried style, because Siegfried style actually has a giant katana option. I know I said katana's a generic, but it just seems big for Goda. Oh no, now he's in my hand mode. I don't know what Dark Legacy mode does for Siegfried. Sorry. With all the changes Soulcalibur 6 made, I'm kind of lost.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Ooh, pardon me. Come on, Ryuji. His coat's off! And yes, I gave Goda his back tattoo. His coat's off. And usually when the character in Yakuza tears their shirt off to reveal their back tattoo, it means they've powered up into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan form, and shit's about to get real. I'm always convinced the Yakuza universe, like shirts, jumpers, and like suit tops are like power limiters. Like they limit a Yakuza's power, but the moment they take the shirt off and reveal their back tattoo, they're releasing all limiters and going all out. They're like unleashing the fucking fury. It's like, I don't know what to equate it to actually. I'm always convinced that shirts are power limiters in the Yakuza universe now. I mean, would a final battle in Yakuza be any bit dramatic if Kiryu and like Goda kept their shirts on? No, they have to tear them off. They're like perfectly done, perfect tearaway shirts. I only got started playing Yakuza like last year or so when I got Yakuza 5 for PS3. Then I got my PS4 at long last, like early this year, very early this year. And I figured, fuck it, I'll grab Yakuza 0. And not too long after that I got Yakuza Kiwami 1, and hopefully I can get Kiwami 2 in the remastered collection. But I'm gonna ask Sega nicely if they can bring Yakuza Dead Souls to PS4 as well, because it might be a bit cheaper than trying to buy on PS3, and I'm just a sucker for top quality shit, so Yakuza Dead Souls looks like it's right up my alley. Like, it's got a mysteriously back in the dead Ryuji Goda, it's got Shun Akiyama dual wielding, it's got Goro Majima being the best character in a zombie game ever because he's having so much fun. He's giggling like a kid in a candy shop. It's a Yakuza game with zombies, basically. Go on, Goda, take this match. Defeat Velvet. It's the Lord of Calamity versus the Dragon of Kansai, and oh bloody hell, she perfected him.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Is she gonna go on a winning streak? Let's see if she can score a hat trick.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Okay, we're gonna see if Velvet can go on a...
Soul of Rome.
And I know just the character to pit her up against. I made both versions of Zamasu, but since I couldn't do fuse Zamasu's hairstyle properly, I just made some random interpretation of it. But I know the perfect character who can take on Velvet.
Soul of Killick.
Let the Zero Mortal plan begin. Oh, here's the Near Automata or Automata stage. I mean, you get the stage when you buy 2B, I think. I should probably, I don't know, show off 2B at some point. Oh, I already did. I made Cooler with 2B's fighting style, so... And I'm probably going to make Natalia with 2B's fighting style, but anyway... You almost wonder if the Lord of Calamity can stop the Zero Mortals plan. Just pretend this is Future Trunks' timeline. And Zamasu's on another purge. Almost like a back and forth, really.
Not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2.
I was kind of struggling for ideas to give Zamasu as a fighting style, so I just said, fuck it, he's Killick now. I mean, Fuse Zamasu, obviously I gave him Aswell's fighting style, but I didn't want to be too obvious for regular Zamasu, so I said, fuck it, he has Killick's fighting style now. It just seems like the sort of weapon he'd use. Like when he's not trying to be Goku Black.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight.
Well, I am kind of confident Zamasu might be able to put an end to Velvet. It seems like always it's one CPU that just suddenly falls asleep, even on very hard mode. Oh. Velvet coming very close to... Oh, she scored another one. Is she going to go for 3-3? Is she going to go 3-3?
Victory goes to the last one standing. Battle 4. Fight.
Okay, what the play was that all about? That weird ghost just randomly appearing behind Zamasu. Oh! Go on, Zamasu, don't let... For the Zero Mortal fan, you can't let the Lord of Calamity win. There'd be no way the real Zamasu would ever tolerate the real Velvet. Never.
Victory will not come.
And now it's fully down to the wire.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh! Velvet's pissed and she's going to end this. Zamasu's finished. She even shorn off his fake mohawk. Velvet scores a hat trick.
Bask in the glow.
Even gods have someone.
Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy now. As you probably already know, Velvet won 3 matches already in a row, so we're gonna do something a little different just so it won't become the Velvet Crow kills everyone show. Because that would just be bleak. It's gonna be something funny. That's gonna be a great idea. I can.
To the stage of history retold.
Oh look! Oh yeah, someone made a Part 1 Dio Brando, but the real jewel.
Soul of Maximus.
Someone made Apollo Creed. Hell yes. And because someone made Apollo Creed, he has to go up against the Dragon of Kansai. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. Right, let's do this.
Warriors cross swords.
Weaklings must
Yes, someone made Apollo Creed, and I am eternally grateful toward them.
Like a real pain in the ass.
Now let's see if Creed can defeat Goda. Let's see if the Count of Monte Cristo can defeat the Dragon of Kansai. Come on. Oh, and Goda's entered my hand mode. Just pretend his gun arm is glitching out. Goda might take it away. No, Creed got it. Nobody can go the distance with Creed.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight.
Because if he was like, I think the amount of parts you get for character creation in Soul Calibur 6 is a lot shorter than 5, but I'm guessing they're saving that for DLC because of course they are. I mean, there's going to be Season 2 with Halmaru in it, so that's probably where the rest of the creation parts of the music from Soul Calibur 4, 5 and Broken Destiny is going to come from. That's my guess.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight.
And Goda just drop kicks Creed into the infinite abyss. Yes, thank you. That had to happen.
It must be seized.
And he's just gonna have a lie down. Oh, and there goes my hand mode. Oh! Rigi Goda is a cheating fuckface. Yeah, just be like that, Goda. Just throw Creed off the bill. Just throw Creed off the ring. Yeah, there's ladders there so you can just climb back up, but... Oh no, I think the shirt is off. Does that mean Goda's gonna get serious now? Oh god! He tore off Creed's trousers! We might be seeing an end to this fight for Goda. Goda might actually win this one. Oh. Creed is naked! Creed is naked! And in the surprise twist, Rigi Goda is the one that wins.
The battle is over. Show respect for the
That's unfortunate, Apollo, but I guess Rigi Goda is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Let's see if Goda can get 3 wins in a row.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Okay, let's see. Who can challenge Goda next? Oh, here's an odd choice I found. Someone made Hinata from Naruto.
Gentle with me.
I mean, that's the best you can get. I mean, those eye colours are the best you're going to get to replicate her, like, eyes in the actual Naruto manga.
Soul of 60.
But can Boruto's mum defeat the Dragon of Kansai? Maybe if I'm crazy, I'll stream a Naruto Storm game one day.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
Will you fight me?
You look like a real pain in the ass.
That's not very nice, Goda.
Fight!
I rather like this.
Okay then.
Also, keep reading how in, like, that movie, Naruto the Last, Hinata tears a guy's eyes out. Like, apparently she gets so pissed off with, like, the main villain, she just jumps the guy and tears his fucking eyes out. I mean, I know it's to get her sister's eyes back, but just go on the internet and read Hinata rips a guy's eyes out and try not to think just how fucking hardcore of her that is. Like, she's this sweet shy girl, and now here she is getting so fucking pissed off. She fucking tears someone's fucking eyeballs out. She, like, gouges them and rips them right the fuck out.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle to
I mean, she's lucky she could just rip Yuji's eyes out. There's definitely a range disadvantage going on. Ooh, Grizzly. Oh! Oh, Goda, why you do that? Goda, you were not... Ryuji, you were not planning on stealing a Bontan, were you?
must be seized.
No, there's this side quest in Yakuza 0 where Majima comes across a young Yuji Goda, and apparently he hears that Goda's been attacking random Japanese high schoolers and stealing, like, their baggy trousers, apparently, because apparently it's some stat symbol or something, and Goda thinks he's Goda's, like, crazy enough to attack high schoolers older than him and steal their trousers. But the thing is, even as, like, a secondary schooler, Yuji Goda has got a build that most adult males would kill for. He's, like, built like a fucking bulldozer, and he gives Majima a real fight. And, like, Goda actually has the power to overpower school kids older than him and steal their trousers. I always said Yakuza was a weird series. And now we have, like, a side quest where the main villain of the future Yakuza game shows up as an inexplicably buff primary schooler and steals people's trousers. Oh, Yuji, you didn't have to do that, come on.
The battle is over.
He's not interested in that sort of thing, but sometimes you just go too far. Well, Goda's on his way to a hat trick.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Okay, let's see if we can find someone else who's mad enough to take on the Dragon Man. Fuck it.
Soul of nightmare.
Fuck it, we're unleashing Garland.
Soul of
Yep, I'm gonna unleash Garland. With any luck, Goda's rampage may be stopped here. And yes, this is Garland from Final Fantasy. It's based off his Dissidia look, or as close as I could to, like, making a version of Dissidia Garland. I can't say no about Garland in Dissidia. He's a pretty good character. Big, angry man in full armour with a giant sword. apparently underneath his armor he's got haste to kill for.
Battle 1. Fight!
Come on, Garland. Garland saw that one coming. Godo wants Garland's pants.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight!
And I only gave Garland like regular Soul Edge because there wasn't a weapon in this that better resembled Garland's sword from Dissidia, so I just said sorry, he's got Soul Edge now. I think Goda's win streak might be killed right here. Wait. Oh. Oh! I guess not. I guess Goda's got this one.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 3. Fight!
You can't really like trust any artwork. The fact you can't trust any fan art that portrays Garland underneath his armor as this handsome guy now, because if say he has that alternate costume in Dissidia on PSP, he's basically a demon underneath armor. Like he's this freakish, fucked up looking demon.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Oh! I can't tell what got broke there, but or maybe nothing got broke. But I'm guessing this might be the end of Yuji Goda's win streak. Like he got 2 wins in a row, but then Garland stopped him cold. Goda, don't fall asleep here. He did. Even getting his shirt off didn't help him.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Well, so much for that. Ooh. Spicy. Okay, let's have a new matchup going on here. Because I want to show off my Riddy at least.
History retold.
There she is.
Soul of Ivy.
There's my Riddia. I gotta put her up against someone cool, someone worth it. I can't think of anything better than
Soul of
Ermac.
as well.
Yeah, have some Ermac. I'm gonna pick the stage this time, and I'm gonna pick this one. Because only in Soulcalibur 6 can this matchup happen. And Riddia's weapon is coloured after her like ex-weapon from Dissidia Opera Omnia.
A history of conflict repeats itself at this old sea keep.
Will you fight me?
What do you hope to accomplish? Battle 1. Fight! Begin!
Ermac immediately going on the offensive. Believe it or not, like, Ivy's one of the few summoners in Final Fantasy that uses weapons other than, like, rods or staves. She can use a knife or a whip, and that is kind of unique. So I would like to preserve that by giving her Ivy's fight style, but unfortunately I have to deal with some of Ivy's other stuff as well. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Oh, and off goes Ermac good. I don't know about you, but really is killing it.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 3. Fight!
Oh, and now Mackie's shirtless. And he's angry. That was his favourite top. That was his favourite cloak. Ermac went from like a fake April Fool's character to like a glitch to a ninja power swap, and now he's an undead lich sorcerer. Oh, and that's the end of Ermac. Ermac dies in Mortal Kombat 11. Shame. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more matches now. It's getting late and I don't want to push it, so
Welcome to the stage.
we're gonna see if Velvet can save the world from fused Zamasu.
Soul of Ro.
I shall face you.
Soul of Aswell.
Die.
Like I said, I'm not really good enough to replicate fused Zamasu's proper haircut, so he gets this weird one instead. This is true justice. And namespace issues mean I couldn't actually call him fused Zamasu, so
When souls collide, chaos erupts.
Let's get this over with. Your time has come.
here we go. This is gonna be bloody. It's gonna be a bloody mess. Oh, I think Velvet's kind of pulling apart here. If you're just joining, these are all CPU fights. I'm not controlling anyone, and the difficulty set to highest, so they're at least stimulating.
This is your grave.
I didn't know Zamasu had a Kaneki Buster.
Stand. Fight. Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, go on, Velvet.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 4. Fight.
Kind of running out of things to say here. Kind of waiting for Velvet to accidentally destroy Zamasu's shirt, and Zamasu will just go ballistic as a result. is it. Battle for the fate of the world here. Guys, I think Zamasu might win this. I think Zamasu's going to destroy her. No, I think no, it might make a comeback. It's going to be... Oh no! She tore his shirt off. Oh, now he's really going to be annoyed. See. He'll come back. Oh no! Velvet officially has saved the multiverse from Zamasu's rampage. Goodbye, Bab Zamasu. If you knew the character as unstoppable as Velvet, now go and actually make use of her, but nope. And the last match is, it's not going to be as climactic. It's going to be funny though. I'm going to think of something funny, or something, or at least something to go home to.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Let's see. Oh yeah, someone made Ferry from Grand Blue. But that's not what I'm here for. Come on, something interesting to say goodbye to. Oh, I've got an idea. See if Natsume, see if she can take on... Actually, she can take on my Futaba.
Soul of Zasalamel.
Give the word.
Yeah, that'll do. Futaba's like the shy, awkward nerve in Persona 5, and I'm giving her Zasalamel's fighting style because why not? I did just briefly show other Futaba I downloaded that is like Aswell style, but I just think this is funnier.
A single slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
Okay, let's get this started. My, you look like fun.
This is a mess, isn't it? And it's going to be the final match of the night. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's going to be Revenge of the Nerds. Come on, Futaba, you can do it. I always believe in you. You do your best. You like try to go out in public even though you complete agoraphobe. You can do your best. Everyone cheer Futaba on. Like, okay, fine, Nijima, go see like a dragon movie at cinema, but bring a Futaba along. She deserves a good time as well.
Victory will not come easily. It must be battle, ring, fight.
I didn't know how to simulate Futaba's headphones, sorry. I mean, sometimes just gonna make do. Oh, anything can happen. And by anything, I mean Futaba can win this one. I have a feeling.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 4, fight.
Well,
I'm just from all the clips of Futaba in Persona 5 I've seen, she resonates with me a lot. So that's probably why I'm like more attached to her than any of the other girls in like all the other Persona games. Yeah, I said it, I kind of prefer Futaba. Even if she's like not socially maladjusted or whatever, I still love her. She does her best. Is Mai gonna win this?
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Final battle. Fight.
Come on, Futaba. Oh, she whiffed with the super. She whiffed with Zasalamil's super. They gave Zasalamil crazy magic powers in this one, like those energy bomb things, time stop, that super of his where he just vandals you. Oh, Futaba, you're whipping your supers again. Here come the whiffs. This is gonna be the end. No, Futaba's gonna come back. And I think Futaba's got it. Futaba wins the final match of the night.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
It was one good fight.
That's my girl. Nobody stops Futaba, nobody does. And I think that's the good stopping point. Bloody hell. It's almost like 17 past midnight here. I better call it a day here. Everyone who joined me here, thank you. Thanks ever so much for joining in. Watching clips of it, just watching what the hell I was up to, yeah. Or even commenting like Janice did. Shout out to Janice, hi. But anyway, I'll see you, I don't know, when I do Doom Episode 3 Ultraviolence again. But, long story short, we don't know when that'll be. But, thanks for joining me anyway. Bye!